And then 50 cents for what's in here.
Oh God. Do I even want to know?
What's this, Aaron? Does anybody know? They didn't know. We just went to an estate sale right over there.
Yeah.
We usually don't film at these indoor estate sales, family run. It just seems a little awkward. Plus, we're real quiet and going real fast, so
yeah,
it wouldn't make for good content anyway. What'd you get, Aaron?
I just got some trinkets. So I got like a Godinger, like jewelry box. It's just cute.
You pay $1?
Yeah. And
Silver
then,
plate.
Yeah. A Coco Joe's Hula Girl.
I think a lot of people remember Robbie, the coin stealing robot.
Yeah, I don't, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, you'd get those at Spencer's back in the 90s.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then this like pewter, I'm guessing, Carver E Trip.
Yeah.
Eagle.
She got Freedom there for 50 cents.
Yeah, for 50 cents.
And
Freedom
then
ain't free, but
here's what I got.
a Taco Bell.
Taco Bell Rainbow Bright Sprite for 50 cents.
What?
It looks like they can go for 10 to 30.
Have like no recollection.
I don't remember this either.
Oh, 1983, that would make sense.
83, yeah, but look how clean it was.
Yeah, I'm like, they must have kept it.
And then
close.
50 cents for what's in here.
Oh God. Do I even want to know?
Did you think it was going to be jewelry?
Yes, I thought it was going to be just like a pocket full of gold or something.
It's a Schick injector razor.
Yeah. What do those go for?
It's tough to tell. So much is based on the
Bakelite?
handle. That's not Bakelite. It's probably celluloid.
Okay.
But it's still pretty nice.
Yeah.
And especially for 50 cents. Found it in the garage.
It's a good place to keep it.
And then I got all this. She asked how much. I said, $10. And she said, oh, okay.
She was so good about deals. Anybody who walked up, she was like, $5, and she immediately was like, that's too much. How much? $2?
And
like,
I'd seen
to everything.
I think there could be some more good stuff, but this is what I bought based on. I'll have to do an opening later in the video. We got this here, this awesome abalone, sterling silver, and then a silver chain. And this was laid in the garage 20-some minutes after it opened, like nobody looked.
Go.
That's not gold. I don't think it was marked. 14 karat? I don't believe it. I don't know, maybe.
Can it really be? It says Italy on the back.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'll have to test this.
That's too much.
Yeah, I didn't find that. I didn't see that in there. There were a couple other pieces that I kind of wondered about, but yeah, I'll have to go through this at the end. Maybe Erin could help me. I'll try to talk her into being in one of these.
I don't know about it now. You do your own work now.
I might have to do the bleep on
Babe,
her.
how good does this? I know. I was like,
I don't know. Like parts of it look like it could be worn
or
tarnished.
I'm like, that doesn't seem like it. I don't know.
Something seems off about it. That's why I didn't really look at it.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely says 14K Italy. But
yeah,
it's questionable.
We'll have to go through it.
Yeah, I'm excited to go through all this. It just looks like a fun, like...
Oh, and then I got these easels.
Lot.
50 cents for both of them. Brass bamboo picture frame easels. They go for 15 to 20 each, I think.
Oh,
so I'll
cool.
probably price them at $30 or so on eBay.
This is Lisner. Was that one of them?
Lisner is actually a pretty good name.
Yeah, and it's pretty.
Yeah,
like
that's a nice one.
Yeah.
It's not a very exciting piece, being just that gold collar. Well, it's probably only worth about $10, but other Lisner stuff can be real good.
Okay, I thought that was one of the better brands, but I can't remember.
All right, let's save something for the rest.
Sorry. Get antsy.
All right. We'll be back showing you this a little bit later in the video. It's just estate sale Thursday here. We went to another one up in that house. Another one. Wouldn't have made a good video. Real dark and dingy.
Yeah.
So we got, I think there's some sterling earrings in there.
Yeah.
So we'll go through that at the end of the video.
I can't even tell how much is in there. Like what
amount of bunch of earrings for $1.
They're all big and chunky.
What's this, Aaron? Does anybody know? They didn't know.
I said maybe like a washing something.
Yeah. And like I thought,
then you put it on, and it made sense to me.
Put my hand on it.
Yeah.
And you could like
almost like you could scrub something, but
scrub.
I can't. What's this material? It's like a composite something.
I don't know. It looks like it's from that like Bakelite era, but like, cause this would act like the thumb if you got a mark here. wear
Oh yeah, definitely. That makes
on the
sense.
plastic.
Yeah,
But does anybody know? We couldn't figure it out there. They didn't know. We tried to Google image while we were there. That didn't work.
They said they passed it around the family trying to figure out like what it could be used for.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right. Let's hopefully we get something at the next sale.
Yeah.
So everybody, what do you guys think this is? It says Royal Hawaiian at the top and then Hawaii in a crest.
It's
Old
real
wood.
dusty.
Yeah, real dusty.
Oh, I guess maybe it's not dusty. It's just like
Yeah, it's just the
worn into the wood.
kind of the thing cracking, the varnish or whatever it is.
I'm still thinking towel holder.
Towel holder for a single towel.
Yeah, like a decorative towel holder.
Yeah, maybe.
That's all I got.
It feels like it'd be something more official, but I don't know. We stopped at another kind of an oddball estate sale that we didn't want to film at.
Yeah.
So it was a weird Thursday for estate sales. So I paid $2 for it. I couldn't pass it up. And then look at all this Salad Master
Look at
stuff.
how many pieces there are.
It looks like there's, I don't have lids. So I don't know where lids would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are.
Oh, this might be a, oh.
Yeah.
There's one.
Oh, there's a lid.
Yeah.
So then maybe this lid gets used from somewhere else. $30 though. I think that's like
no, that's the
oil pan one.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's newer Salad Master too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pieces.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know. $300 to $500 is my guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. People had been at this sale for an hour and a half by the time we got there. They said 9 a.m. And he said people were lined up at 7:30 just to let them in.
And they were still bringing stuff out of the garage by the
Yeah,
time
this
we
was
got
in the
there.
garage, kind of hidden.
And then we went in there and there was so much more that we wanted to get.
Yeah.
But then he was like, oh no, some of this is not for sale. So then it was a tricky like, well, okay, what is, what isn't?
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right,
Still
time to unload the car and then we'll be back shortly with that jewelry haul.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Time to check out these finds here. I thought I'd show this up a little closer. It says Royal Hawaiian, Hawaii, and it's got a crest, and it's for the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. They opened in 1927. This probably looks like 1930s, 1940s. Hang on the wall. It's a little warped, as you can see. Probably a lot of humidity there. And I don't know what it would hang. Maybe hand towels on the wall. Maybe somewhere else more important. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, I'd love to know. I got this baggie for $1. And we'll get to this stuff in just a second. I don't know what else is in here. I just I saw the silver and let's zoom you in there. These two are marked 925. Let's see if I can get a close up. It had another marking I saw. I can't quite make that out though. Yeah, real neat piece. Fun pattern on them. Let's see. I don't think these were silver. They don't look it. Put them over here. Man, these are big, heavy ones. It'd be so heavy in your ear. Let's see if these are anything. Not looking like it. Yeah, I don't see any markings. Some fun costume stuff. Here's that razor again. The Schick injector. Nice little piece. I haven't looked it up yet. I mean, for 50 cents, there's no way you pass it up. My guess is 20 or 30, but every once in a while I get lucky and find $100 or $200 injector razor. So keep the silver over there. Now let's go dig in here. I showed you these two to start. We got this nice abalone, kind of abstract leaf brooch. Hecho in Mexico, 925 AM for the center mark. And yeah, neat piece. Put that over with that silver. And as always, we'll weigh up the silver at the end. And then here's a 925. Nice little bracelet. Let's see here. Erin kind of dug through most of this already. She was having a good time. She really liked this little apple. she was going through this while I was driving to the other sales. Little brooch. Maybe I should just kind of like try to find the highlight pieces as best I can. Nice little brooch. I think there were 2 of these, and we were wondering if they were gold, so I'm trying to like find a mark. They kind of had that look to them, but I don't know. Is there a little mark on that? Tough to tell. That'll be in my look closer pile then. No sense spinning forever. Another fun stone. Yeah, it's got a little mark down here. There was something else with that mark. I'm trying to grab for it. Yeah, there it is. I don't know, the quality looked pretty good on these. Roscoe and Mary Lou. Definitely need to look further into that. Maybe I'll do a gold test. A couple more little pieces that we thought might be gold. Yeah, they're kind of these little things. So we'll put that in the test pile. What else? I know these are silver. There you go, 925 FAS. Little CZ, I'm assuming, missing some. But it adds to the silver pile. And I just saw this. Makes me sad. So we got this piece here, I just noticed it's missing. There's the rest of the abalone there, and I guess there's lots of cracks and all that, so that's a bummer. What else we got? Alright. I think we had this one earlier to look at. Nothing much in there. Whoops. Let's see what else we can kind of dig out. Elvis keychain. A little ring. Very bling blingy. So we got this to test. You heard her where I bleeped her out. We just have a friendly little rivalry when it comes to finding gold. So no marks there. And then that's marked 14K. And then Italy on the other side. But like you see wear marks here. And the clasp isn't marked. I don't think this is gold. Let's see if I can push this back. I just don't buy it. I mean, it's shining like gold, but I'll test it, but I don't think it's going to be gold. I'm assuming these are all chocolate covered cherry inserts. Anything over here that could be gold or silver? It's a fun little cowrie. I'll pull that out. Oh, here's another one of those pieces with that mark on it. Gosh. Let's hope those are all gold, but the more I find of it, the more doubtful I am. It's just more wishful thinking. Might be Swarovski crystal here. See if we can see the swan anywhere. Not seeing it. We got a mark on the angel. It's tough for me to read that mark. Let's hope it's something good. Got some beads. Erin was trying to look for markings on these. If she would have seen any, I'm sure she would have told me. Another fun bracelet. Is there any mark on this? Napier. That's decent. We got this. Let's see if I can just move you back so you can see more of what I'm digging here. Awesome, fun little. Here's the piece she said was Lisner. A lot of wear to it. I like this kind of like mustard yellow piece. Oh, it's got more to it than I realized. That's pretty neat. Almost looks like lucite or something. Any markings up here? I don't see any markings, but I've never seen a clasp quite like that. That needs more investigation. What else we got? There's that little brooch. Another thing with that mark on it. So, yeah, the more I see, the less likely I think it's going to be gold. But hopefully it's a good marking. 19-inch, 14 kW. I see some markings on this thing. Let's try to get that out and see. Yeah, I saw a little mark over here. See if I can zoom back in again for you. Accents by Hallmark Cards. I'm doubting that's anything good then. Womp womp. Anything else left over here? Maybe this is worth something. Planet Hollywood, Washington, D.C. Might be decent. I don't know if people still collect Planet Hollywood stuff. Precious Moments, Guardian Angel keychain. You'll see these pretty often, these little mouse pins. Yeah, Avon. I think this is real gold. Or not real gold, real pearls. Freshwater. And then we had, like, I think she said it was, yeah, gold filled. But nice little bracelet. Broken. Bracelet. I think we looked through it all. Let's see what we can do with weighing up the silver. I'll weigh this $1 purchase first. I know it's going to be over $1 in silver. Yeah, 9.5 grams, so probably $7-8 in silver. And then hopefully it's a good designer that's worth some money. Let's see these little earrings. Almost 5 grams there. We're up to 11. This doesn't want to like close up any further. 20 grams, so $15 in silver, give or take. Not bad. And I got a few decent little costumey pieces there. Yeah, let's try to get this gold tested for you right here. I'm sure at 10 karat it'll just wipe away. So let's see what we can do. Let's just try over here. Right on the edge of that. I tried to wipe off as much as I could there. And we'll leave a little room for the 14 karat too. But my gut says it's going to disappear. Yeah. The 10 karat took a little bit of time, but the 14 karat just went away instantly. Definitely not gold. And while we got this out here, let's see what we can do. Let's just try. That little piece. Let's try this little earring. Ah, it's stabbing me. And then let's try one of these pieces with that oddball mark on the back, just for fun while we got this all out here. Let's try 10 karat. We got them all lined up. See if we can zoom in a little more. It's tough for me to see this while looking through the camera. It doesn't look like any of it's gold. Hey everyone, back with a quick little update here. I'd said I'd go back and show you some of this stuff. These two are silver, 925. They're marked on the post. I used this new tool I just got recently to magnify it and show it up on the screen. This piece, once I magnified it, I could see it said Kirk's Folly. That's kind of what I was thinking of earlier, but I just couldn't remember the name. I never find Kirk's Folly anywhere, so I think it's worth about 20 bucks. I don't think this piece is original to it. It looks like it's tied on, but I think the rest are original based on pictures I've seen. Put that down gently. And then these pieces here with the weird mark are all Danbury mint. And these are worth some decent money. They'd be worth more if they weren't personalized, but they all seem to be personalized on eBay. But yeah, now it makes sense looking at this angle. It looks like a stylized D over an M for Danbury mint. But yeah, pretty cool little stuff. I hope you guys had fun watching. I know Aaron and I had fun shopping for it all and showing you what we found.